Yes, welcome forward again to Reasonings at the Tree of Life with Jerome Sage Butler. Yes, the reasonings in this installment has been very heated and full of deep, conscientious and palatable information, and I know we're going to rile a lot of people's chains, but in life, like I said, we are provoking, invoking thoughts and ideas and conversations, to add to those you've already been having. So it's not like you've not been having them. So we're just adding to those that you've already had and bringing other viewpoints, so you can quantify and have a more informed view, right? Okay, so today my topic in this moment is going to be on patience. Now, this one, I took a while to come to this one because I was a very impatient soul. I always wanted things in the immediacy of things in the now. I didn't consider that way of thinking about things was an unnatural way of thinking about things. It's a way that negates process and processes. It's like planting a seed and expecting 10 days later to have a fully grown plant with fruits or vegetables readily available to eat. It's almost like expecting a child to spend 9 months with his mother and then to be born and be a man running a 500k corporation. The process of patience is one of the most utmost important in the construction and the configuration of the human psyche. Impatience saps you of so much energy. When I was impatient, it led to unrealistic personal belief and also collective beliefs. When I was impatient, it made me totally miss the value of a whole lot of experiences. I didn't see wholesome value in many of the experiences that I was having. I certainly didn't see it in many of the relationships I was having. Many of the young ladies in my early life can tell you of how sharp and abrupt I was with them. How many relationships I left unresolved and unfinished with just my impetuous mind. Impatience led me to basically wreck the harmony within myself. Upon my spiritual calling, it has taken me many years for patience to do its perfect work. That I can be present yet mindful, yet beingful. That I can be present yet pervade the multiplicity of existence and experiences. Patience has taught me activity in the midst of calmness and calmness in the midst of activity. That I can wholesomely offer of myself to the myriad configurations of my life. I fulfill many roles by the patient virtue of my being. When impatience run rampant in you, you scarcely have a moment to take a deep breath. You scarcely have a moment to process and to recollect. When impatience has taken hold of your psyche, it runs you like a thoroughbred without resting. So, bridle, tame the wild and the wiles of impatience. Slowly and gently lead yourself in a more calm, calmative, solemn state. One filled with purposeful activity that don't disturb your sense of well-being. Patience is one of the highest virtues that is necessary for a good and wholesome experience. These are not just some deep religious or psychological stirrings. Anxiety, when it takes hold of us, can lead to such degenerative states that biologically you have lots of anxious states becoming a whole lot of neuroses and psychoses. And one of the defined states of sanity has a whole lot of calmity in its definition. That the Bible even mentions that we're not given a spirit of an unsound mind, but a truly a sound mind, you know, and a calm spirit, you know what I mean? I might not have the wording exactly as verbatim, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Soundness of being, soundness of presence is something that patience gives you. So you can defer versus contending. So you can see reasons to tolerate, to be tolerant, reasons to forgive versus to accuse, reasons to mend fences, build bridges, to create pathways to considerate, responsible action. There are many ways you can let patience lead you. There are many ways you can accept the workings of patience. You can allude unto a patient heart. Be gentle with someone you care about. Be gentle with someone you wish the highest good for. Be gentle with the people who you feel are most aberrant in their behavior. Be gentle with them. So allow this gentility to grow this patient state of being and this patient state of heart and mind. You got to get it into your functionality and allow it to become who you are. And it might save you from some violent outbursts and some violent actions. It might save you from being arrested a weekend that your daughter or your son so needed you, whether on the basketball court or in the capacity of being a mother or father in that moment when they needed you most. Patience might actually save your life from letting impetuous actions lead you to lose your life from the provocations of your ego. So allow the impatient nature to slowly just fall away, to just work itself out. Yeah? Take a deep breath before you get into some meaningful activities. Yeah? Yeah? Take a deep breath after you've done these meaningful activities to recollect, to collect yourself. Yeah? To connect yourself, to quantify, you know, before you lose the calmity, before you lose that darkness in you, before you lose the negative in you. So just allow yourself to flow in a patient, calm, you know, organized way, and then you can get the virtues and the values of a truly awakened being having their life and presence in the living cosmos. This has been Jerome Sage Butler at the Tree of Life, reminding you to be patient with someone that you've been so impatient with, that you've been so unkind with. Give them a chance. Give yourself a chance to grow a little bit more. And please don't forget that you're a blessing to yourself and to your environment. Continue that blessed way of being. Right? And remember, we love you, you know. And we do this because we don't want you to perish or ourselves to perish. Yeah? In this cataclysmic existence we're spiraling out of control into. Continue to be that harmony. Continue to be that patient activity and manifestation. Love.